Hi. Before I start on my presentation, let me tell you a story. The story is about myself. I have a will done at 28 years old. I'm now 43. So it's very interesting. Over there, I always introduce myself, soldier, fighter, trader, believer. I'm a soldier. I served 17 years in the Singapore Armed Forces. Yeah, I see familiar faces. Some of you heard this story many times. A lot of people call me Major Ang because my last rank was a major. 17 years as a career soldier. Then you see fighter. I'm not a MMA fighter, not the mixed martial art. I mean, I don't have that look. I'm a cancer fighter. I've been fighting cancer for the last 15 years. Okay, it's been stage 4 since 15 years ago. Nose cancer, stage 4, 15 years ago. Over the last 15 years, the first 9 years of my cancer fight, cancer came back every 9 months. So I had about 10 relapses. The last 6 years, well, I've been quite okay. And you see there, I'm also a trader. Because of my medical condition, I knew that I couldn't stay in the army for too long. Although the SAF has been very kind, they took very good care of me. I left SAF 2005. And 2007, I became a stockbroker in Philips Security. And over the last 6 years, I've been a stockbroker. I started trading when I was 19 years old. 19 years old, I started trading. 2003, 2004, as I transited out from SAF, I was a full-time trader in the US stock market. I worked 9 to 5, regular hours like all of you, but I work 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. because I trade the US hour. So yes, it's regular hour 9 to 5, but it's 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And here, I always feel very privileged to be sharing this topic and definitely being able to stand in front of a group of audience sharing my story because, and especially on a Sunday, and I really want to get everybody's attention. Why on a Sunday is there this stranger, Major Ang, speaking to you on this topic? And why would you want to spend a precious Sunday morning, afternoon, to be here? Now, most of us attend seminar, and yeah, at the end of the seminar, oh, okay, another speaker. So I hope by sharing a little bit of my background and leading on to the topic that I'll be sharing, the Share Builder Plan, it will kindle some thoughts in all of us. Why is this stranger, Major Ang, putting in this effort to getting everyone excited about this program? And I'll share a little bit more about my story in relation to this topic. 15 years ago, when my daughter was born, I was 28 years old. It was the same year that I was diagnosed with cancer. Then I told myself, now my role has expanded from just being a husband. Now I'm also a father. It's like, to me, it's a great responsibility to be molding a young life. So I said, hey, I better be more responsible. So I started $100 every month from my pay. From my POSB account, I set up an account for my daughter, with a tiny thumbprint. So 15 years ago, every month on a regular date, $100 will be deducted from my POSB account directly into her account. Without fail, $100. Because at the time, 28 years old, I thought, oh, wow, $100 is quite a big amount. Oh, it will be sufficient now. So it has been 15 years. So the capital amount would have been 15 times 1,002, about 18,000. But the thing is, POSB interest rate is how much? So now you get the story. Okay, let's do some illustration first. If you do $100 every month for 20 years, compounding at 6%, POSB will not give you 6%. If you compound at 6% for 20 years, you will see that your total capital that you have so-called invested will be 24,000, right? Every month, $100. 1 year would have been 1,002. 20 years, total amount would have been 24,000. And compounding at 6% after 20 years, you will get 44,000 plus. Another illustration now. If somebody has said, wow, that is a good plan, that is a good forced saving plan, but this person started 10 years late, but he wanted to catch up, so he said, okay, I start with 200, so that my invested capital will be the same, 24,000. But this person started 10 years later, although his monthly commitment is higher at $200 per month. So $200 per month for 10 years, same thing, compounding at 6%. At the end of 10 years, you only get 31,000. Okay, for those with a camera, take a picture. And make sure you remember this. Now I'm going to show you the third illustration, and you'll be quite surprised. This one, don't show it. Yeah, you've seen it already. Okay, the same amount. Capital invested is 24,000, but this person is smarter because he probably heard this speech before. $50 per month for 40 years, compounding 6%. Invested amount is the same, 24,000. Correct? The max is correct. 92,000. Okay, so for those who are 50 plus, not so relevant. I see a lot of young couples, 20 plus, 30. Just now I see couples hold hand come in. Now my wife and I don't hold hand already. Anyway, I think this is very relevant for the young couples, 20 plus, 28, 29, 30. You can self-fund your own retirement. But the thing is, where do we get 6%? That is key. Where do we get the $50, the $100, the $200? That is not a big problem. And from my own experience, okay, 15 years ago when I started, I put in $100, was very simple, $100. Now I look back, I should have put in $300, $400. So young, especially the younger audience, learn from the 老教. Learn from our mistakes. Okay, so here you can see time value of money. This is what I'm illustrating, the time value of money. But there are a few elements here. First, you must have the discipline. No, don't stop, regardless what happened. If Greece fall out from the world, don't care. If North Korea fire missile, don't care. 50块, $50, just go in. Don't care. Because in the long term, the 6% will be there. But the thing is, where to get that 6%? Right? Where to get that 6%? Because we do have that 40 years if you start soon. So here, I took a little bit of time sharing a little bit about my story and share some illustration. Now I will share with you this product from Philip Security. This is the third year I'm speaking on this product. The first time when I actually volunteered for all three speaking engagement. Because it's personally so relevant. And based on what has so-called happened to me, if 15 years ago somebody has told me, hey, don't put in POSB lah. No, put in somewhere else. I think my daughter will be much happier with me. No. So what is this share builder plan? Share builder plan essentially is a regular fixed dollar investment plan, investing in equity, investing in stocks. So Philip provides this service, and the deduction will be through GIRO. Minimum investment of $100 per month. No, and remember my story, $100 seems very big now. 10 years later, it's like, yeah, I should have started with 200, I should have started with 300. But Philip makes it more available, make it easier for all of us. $100. There is a list of blue chips counter that participate in this program. It works on the principle of dollar cost averaging. Investing regardless of what happens in the world. Why participate in this? And it's very relevant. No, I don't have to read off the list. Just simply by telling my story, then you'll know. Now, if 15 years ago somebody if I attended a seminar that talked on share builder plan, I would have jumped in with both feet and put more than $100. Well, granted, I have only one child. Some of you will say, wow, what if I have second child, third child, fourth child? 一人500塊很jialat leh. No? But the principle is that we start early. We start early, regardless of what happened, the time value of money, the compounding will build on. High medical costs. I've never shared this in a public seminar. 15 years of cancer, living with cancer, is one condominium. Okay? 15 years of cancer fighting is one condominium. I mean, the medical cost. Yeah. So, like just now I told the organizer, I tend to overrun my time because I really think that you don't have to go into financial difficulty if you plan early. If you plan early, if you have this discipline, if you go and get insurance, I'm not an insurance salesman, but definitely when I was 28 years old, I refused to believe in insurance. Because I'm 28 years old, I thought I'm an army officer. I would like to think I am very, very fit. I am the top 5 captain in the whole SAF. What can go wrong with me? When you go wrong, you can go very wrong. No. So not to scare anyone. No, it can be quite a bizarre topic talking about writing a will at 28 years old, but that was what I had to do because I was diagnosed with cancer at 28 years old, stage 4. No. But here I am, having this privilege to stand on the stage to alert all of us. When things need to be done, get off the butt and do something. I use very strong words because I think a lot of us, and I'm very sure after my speech, some of you will say, oh, okay, another storyteller. No, but the decision is always up to you, whether you want to act or not. Right? Share builder plan is suitable for everyone. And I said for everyone. No, just now I said for those above 50 may not be so relevant. No, it is still relevant because you can set up for your grandchildren. You can set up for your 18-year-old, 19-year-old children. You can set up for them first. Because at 18 years old, they wouldn't have the funds to start investing. As parents, we can help them for a start. My daughter is 15 years old. And she has started to attend my stock trading sessions. Every fortnight, I still meet my clients, and my daughter has been attending my fortnightly sessions because I told her, in everything in life, we want to be well prepared. We start early. And I told her, if she's 15 and she starts to learn about the stock market, 15, she's learning from me the stock market. I told her, at 15, she will definitely have about 10-year head start. Why 10 years? Because 10 years later, she'll be 25. Her peers, her friends will be starting to work. they would be earning a salary, they would have funds, then they'll be looking at investment. But my daughter is 15, she doesn't have any funds, but she's already aware of what's happening in the stock market. In 10 years, she will probably have seen through 2 market cycles, one bull, one severe bear, another bull, another severe bear. No? So, yeah, let's don't disregard all these things. No, it's always good to start early. Someone new to investing, you don't have much funds. This one allows you to start with $100, $200, $300. Parents looking to help their children have a head start. I believe Phillip Securities in the very, very near future will allow minor account. That means even those below 18 years old. If I'm not wrong, in Thailand, Phillip Securities already started the minor account for share builder plan. I am quite sure Phillip Singapore will start this program quite soon. So if your child is like 1 year old, 2 year old, we can already start accumulating, but this is in the pipeline, but when it's there, we will announce to everyone. So here I mentioned it's a disciplined approach. Regardless of what happened, you just put in that money. And that's why we are using a gyro deduction. No, you cannot say, oh, this month I want, this month I don't want, the next month I want again. So it's through the gyro automatic deduction, the accounts are linked. No? So you have a regular trading account, then you have a share builder plan account. And the share builder plan account will be linked to gyro. So every month at a certain date, the funds will be deducted from gyro based on your instruction, goes to the share builder plan account, and as a collective group, Phillip Securities, the dealer, will buy the selected stocks that you have asked us to look at for you. These are the 20 counters. These 20 counters are selected by our in-house credit department. Definitely these are very recognizable blue chips, pay good dividends regularly, consistently. So you have names like CapitaLand, City Development, DBS, all the blue chips. And over there, on number 18, STI ETF. So that's a very popular ETF. There's an asterisk there because STI ETF is a SIP product, a special investment product where you need to actually sign a CAR form. And all this, I mean, I cannot say nonsense, but I mean, my head is going to get chopped. I mean, I'm a stockbroker. I hope there's no SGX guys here. But anyway, it's just, you need to sign the form to be able to participate in this program. Monday, I'll receive a call. Anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is some statistics to get every one of us a little bit more familiar. In Phillip Securities, $200 is the most popular investment amount from, I believe, currently we have near to 2,000 accounts, 1,000 plus, near to 2,000 accounts doing SBP regularly every month, contributing, okay, $200, $200. So minimum per counter is $100. So you can put $200 into two counters, that's fine. Or you can $200 into one counter, it's up to you. There's no maximum. Minimum is 100 per counter. So you see, these are the more popular amounts that has been contributed by the account holders. And here, some statistics again. The STI ETF is the most popular counter. We are all, most of us are Singaporeans. No, we really know that our economy will do okay in the region. So if we buy the STI index, now we are just putting our bet on Singapore in the next 10, 20, 40 years. So STI ETF, very simply, no, you don't have to decide between OCBC or DBS. No, you don't have to decide between Keppel Corp or another counter. So here, STI is basically our, our approach, our thinking that Singapore will do well. And you look at the statistics here, if invested in STI ETF 10 years ago, since it started, the STI when it started, the ETF when it started, you would have realized a gain of 9.73. And this one was as of 30th June 2012, when I did my previous presentation. So by simply having one instrument called the STI ETF, you could have generated 9+%. Remember the first three illustrations, 6%? So I asked, where can we get the 6%? Here, just simply by STI, we can get a 9%. And obviously, this is with dividend reinvested. The share builder plan allows us to reinvest the dividend. Because when you buy a certain share, if it pays dividend, the dividend goes into the share builder plan account, and you accumulate, and by the time the next month when you do an investment, the cash generated by the dividend can be deployed in the next month to buy shares. And I give an illustration, OCBC, January 95 to July 2012, 16 months, 16 years and 7 months, every month $100, dividend reinvested all along the way. Total investment will be about 22,000. You could have accumulated this number of shares because OCBC gave stock splits, rights issue and all. Now your investment 22,000 will have grown to 63,000. So, and this is regular $100 every month without fail. Economy good, you don't put more, you just put the regular $100. Economy bad, you still put in $100. So this calls for some discipline. And this one, you definitely don't talk about market timing, looking at charts. Some of you who have been attending my session, you know that I say 10 cut 40 and all these things. You don't care about 10 cut 40. Every month, just let the bank deduct that fixed dollar amount. So here, I must sell some koyo. I represent Philip Security. I must say, Philip Security is the only broking house. And I really must, this is why I volunteer for this session. If there's something that is useful, and sometimes it's for selfish reason. I always think that nobody can sell this product better than me. Because I have personal experience, but this product doesn't make any money for the company. Because Philip doesn't charge you any commission when you buy. It's only a handling fee. And it's an extremely low handling fee. So why is Philip doing this? Because Philip is mainly a retail broker. We handle the mass public. And we want to provide an entire suite of services for various types of clients. So this is how we think it can help the mass market. And here, this is just simply, anyone is eligible, 18 years old. Like I say, in the near future, this SBP plan is likely to be available for minor below 18 years old. Over there, you see SBP strategies. It basically employs two strategies. The top one is called Dividend Reinvestment Plan. In US, this is very popular. This is called DRIPS, D-R-I-P-S, DRIPS. 15 years ago, when my daughter was born, she was born in the United States because I was doing training with the US Army. When she was born, since I was there, I started a few DRIPS program, meaning I will buy shares in the company, US company, because US company pays dividend every 3 months. I choose not to receive in cash. Instead, the dividend I choose to receive in scripts. So I've been accumulating over the last, 15 years, some US companies, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Philip Morris. And interestingly, I want to tell everyone, I have many stories to tell. I started this company, this program with a company called Philip Morris. It's a cigarette company, Marlboro. Actually, not so good. Anyway, but it gave me the best return. Philip Morris started 10 years ago from one company. From that one company, now I have 4 companies. Philip Morris, spin-off, Philip Morris International. So from 1, I got 2. Then Philip Morris changed name to Ultra. Okay, Ultra also spin-off Kraft to me. So from Philip Morris, I got Ultra, Philip Morris International, I got Kraft. Then Kraft spin-off some more. Kraft spin-off this, I don't know how to pronounce, Mozilla or don't know what. So from one company, I got 4 companies now. Every dollar I invested 15 years ago became $10. No, so it's like the OCBC type of thing. And it's drip long. Every month I just put a little bit. Why I started the program? Because I'm Army trained me well. I plan very long term. When my daughter was born, I was thinking, hey, Amor, she's American, right? I mean, she's Singaporean, but born in US. So I was thinking, if I start to buy some US shares when she's like 18 or 19 years old, if she decides to come back to US to study, I can give her US shares, and then she go and gao tim, right? She go and sell the shares, US dollar, right? So I think quite long term, and it has benefited us. So this concept of dividend reinvestment, every month, every time the dividend comes in, you don't receive in cash. You receive in more shares. So this share builder plan allows us to do that because you receive the cash, we'll buy more shares for you using the dividend cash. And this concept of dollar cost averaging, regardless whether the sky fall down or the sky don't fall down, every month, just do. Okay, dollar cost averaging. Okay, I'll briefly, these are the operational stuff, like how the scheme works. It buys monthly. On a regular day each month, the company would have collected all the orders, and the company dealer will go and buy for everybody who participate in the plan. So if, let's say, there are 100 accounts buying, let's say, up to $200,000 worth of SPH, so the company dealer will go and buy $200,000 worth of SPH and then distribute down to the individual accounts, as simple as that. But obviously, the money must come in before. That's why the gyro will be deducted a few days before the buying date. So this, you can see, it's not a commission, but rather it's a handling fee, and it's a very affordable $6. A lot of people will ask this question, $100, you charge me $6. Wow, your commission 6%. Okay, I'll preempt your question. A lot of people ask, wow, Philip Tan Jinjui, no. Philip make a lot of money. If every $100 you take $6 from us. If you buy from the odd lot market, $100 worth in the odd lot market, you're going to pay $25 commission. Is that true? True, huh? So Philip, this one bo tan lui, I mean, my chairman will like me a lot. Philip doesn't make much money on this. Why we need a handling fee? Because we actually have a full-time staff handling just this instrument. We have 2,000 over accounts. Now we are benefiting the people who need this service. So it's $6 if you have less than 2 counters, if your investment amount is less than 1,000. So you can read this. And obviously, this is to prevent people who abuse the system. If you buy large amount, $100,000 worth every month, then are we going to just charge you $6? No, Philip also not stupid. If you put $100,000 a month, you're going to charge you the regular commission. Okay? So cannot abuse the system. No way. This is Philip. Very smart one, Philip. So here again, I don't need to conclude. No, basically, you will realize that, is this relevant for yourself? No, why is this person so passionate about this program? No, so Anyway, fee waiver for the first month. Fee waiver is only $6, so it's nothing of a promotion at all. Okay, so later on, I'll be at the Philips booth just outside. You can ask me any question, then I will help to answer and help further convince you to immediately sign up an account. And here, for those who can read Mandarin, 听讲座. 听讲座 is attending a seminar. It's called 听讲座. I'm telling you, 你听了我讲，你有没有做？你听了我讲，你有没有做？不是坐在那边的做。Keep on sitting there. That's why I say we need to have action. We need to execute. After you hear something, is it just a story from a stranger called Major Uncle Huan? Or is it something, a story that tugged on you that you realize that, oh, okay, this is something that I've heard for a few times, and finally today, 我要去做, I will execute. So let me see whether there's any more. Okay, some further information. July, August, Philips Security usually have some events. Very likely I'll be participating in that event. So, before I end off, I just want to highlight this again. Because I have been sharing in so many seminars, and I see the participants very comfortable. 真的是坐在那边 sit there, relax, no. But why did you spend a Sunday afternoon here? It's not just to listen to somebody, because you realize that something that you need to do. When I was 28 years old, I realized that I need to have a will done up. When 15 years ago, on this day, when I'm 43 years old, I realized that on a Sunday, I must come and force a lot of people to do something. Okay? That's why I came. And my daughter said, Papa, do a good job. I don't make any money when I tell you. I touch my heart. I don't sell anything. But I want all of us later follow me and 做一点东西. Okay? Thank you, everyone.